So I'm just realizing I have been muted this entire time. Oh, that was not smart of me. Yeah, thanks, Brainer. Yeah. I did not realize I was doing my whole, pre-roll spiel so nobody would have to miss anything while the ads were running, and I'm just realizing doesn't freaking matter. I had the desktop and the mic muted, so that's fun. Anyway, I will have to just delete this from the YouTube video. But hi, welcome back, Brainer. Thank you for joining. How you doing today, man? And yeah, we should be back from ads. Good. I think everything's running still. Yes. I brought that down. Good. I am still all out of sorts because it has been a good... Oh, what was that? Well, thank you very much, Brainer. I appreciate the sub. Sword, shut up. How's your day going, friend? Ugh. I don't know if you've ever seen this, Brainer. I don't know if it's even your kind of game, but this is Blueprints, and I played it just once on Friday last week. Life has gotten in the way aside from that. But basically, it is an environmental puzzle game where you're building the dungeon around you as you go. Oh, Brainer. Well, I appreciate you doing that for me, man. Don't feel obligated to. Yeah. So you see, we've got this this map of, I think it's like 45 tiles here. And we start at the entrance hall. As we open doors, we're given 3 options to place whatever room we want into these tiles as we go. And we have to build it out. I know, I appreciate you, Brainer. Look, I'm still not used to people wanting to spend time with me and liking me as a person, okay? I feel very humbled anytime somebody wants to spend money on me, especially when it's out of a desire like that. But anyway, yeah, so we're building out the gee thanks this dungeon as we go along. There's little puzzles and things with interconnected rooms that we may or may not be able to solve. And the final objective is to get through this antechamber to the mysterious 46th room. But we're fighting against the dungeon itself because the RNG can sometimes lock us out with rooms that don't have access points to get through. And then we're completely screwed over as a result. So we're going to go with the corridor first. I think I paid $25 for it during the Steam sale that just finished. I had been waiting for it to come on sale specifically for that reason. And you can see up here is our step count. So every room that we go into consumes one of these. And as we go about it, we'll end up sometimes regaining steps, like bedrooms will give us extra steps. But when we run out, that's just the end of the day. We have to go back and sleep. And the dungeon resets every single day. So in here, for example, is a little puzzle room with the 3-box puzzle, 2 truths and a lie. But sometimes it's 2 lies and a truth, and you have to discern it based on the information available to you. So 4 boxes in this room, that's a lie. 1 box in this room, that's a lie too. The gems are in the true box, so they're in the black. I grab this key, and we get some gems for our trouble, most likely. This was a very easy puzzle. Hooray. Okay, no problem. thank you for stopping in, Brainer, and for the sub. I hope you have a good day, friend. Enjoy class. I think I may actually say screw that one. We're going to go back over here. Excuse me. So the big issue right now for why I'm saying screw that is I think I want to try and get a garage still, which can only be on the outside of the building. And I really want to know what this is. You know what? We're going to do this one too. Just because I'm curious. I've never done it before. Spin the globe. Oh, here we go. The fixed stars. Oh, that's what we got. We must have been a star in there. Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809, by Richard Witt. Stargazer's Companion to Constellations. Okay. Preface. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. The North Star is +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Okay. The Slice. This is good. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. 1 gem. Farmer's Apple. Clavis the Key. Ooh, Draxus the Dead. Yay. Diamondus Major. The Sail. The Sail. That's cute. I like that. Florealis. Bloom of the Sky. We are missing 4 pages. Look, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're missing 6, 7, 8. We're missing 9 and 10. 13, 14. And then 16 through 19. That's weird. I don't think that's a code to anything. There's entirely too much in there. But it is kind of frustrating. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Check it out. It uses the wheel to rotate the telescope. Now the question is, what's going on here? Is that just to put it down so we can see through? Apparently we also can't just jump down there. Okay. 1 star in the sky. That's alright. Huh. I wonder what happens if I try and raise it. Lowering it probably won't do anything. That's as high as it would go. See if I can look through again. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, see, it's not looking out anymore. Okay, cool. We're gonna go for a hallway and hope it's not locked. The West Wing tends to have more locked rooms. Okay, good. I don't have a choice here. I guess let's do West Wing Hall. Yeah, because that won't lock me out if I do this. Pantry would give me coins, but I'm less concerned about coins. Closet. I think I'll do the bedroom, actually. Yeah, let's do that. And maybe a courtyard? Sure, because I still have a gym. A courtyard wouldn't be bad. I mean, the key would be good too. Hey, Conop, welcome back. How you doing, friend? Thank you for joining, as always. Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm happy I'm finally able to get back to streaming. Hopefully the construction work outside is finally done. And I won't... I set alarms so that I won't skip next time for tomorrow's stream as well. Oh. Not feeling too great though. I've been coughing a lot the last couple days. I'm not sure if it's just the season change or maybe something more on top of that. But oh, that's north. We're gonna put the den in, but I have been struggling more than I would like to be. Unfortunately enough. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate your interest and concern. I thought this was supposed to be sealed off. I guess not. Anything fun and exciting going on today, or just grinding away at work some more? Work indeed. Gotcha. I was pleasantly surprised. No Brainer came in. He dropped me a sub a few minutes ago. It was very nice of him. Ooh, fancy. And you say sprites, so that's like 2D pixelated sprites? As opposed to 3D models? I'll be honest, I've always... Not pixel, but yes. Okay, cool. I've always kind of been interested in the animation side of things, but I don't think I have the patience for it. Even the that little splash screen that I do for during the ads, the stream starting soon one, that took me entirely too long to nail down. I think I spent probably about 40 minutes to an hour for those 6 stupid frames, and then I had to figure out how to get it to animate by using a transition in a free movie program. It was quite silly. Give me a garage. No garage. Okay. We'll go for storeroom because I need keys and stuff. Oh, it's a car. I would be interested to know what kind of catalog you have as well. Because you've said before you do art for stuff, but I don't know what kind of art. Like, have you worked on anything super popular? Is it just for smaller projects? Like, I am interested. I wish to know. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That's also a dead end, though. I guess we'll do spare room. Maybe I'll do the chapel. No, I don't want to lock myself into that. We'll do spare room. Door's locked. Okay, we're going to skip that one for now. And let's go back down to the courtyard. Guess we'll try this one. Yeah. Oh, secret passage. I've never seen this one before. Let's try this. So there must be like a hidden book I need to pull or something like that. Oh, look at this. This is neat. Okay. I like this. This is cool. Book covers and illustrations and such. Cool. Gold sink, red rover, the key to the bedroom, green thumb. I'm gonna try this one. I'm not sure what this gold one is. Is that maybe a store? Oh, neat. Okay. Launder currency, special cost bypassed. This is new. Well, that's super interesting though, Conop. I am... What is this? This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your diamonds with all of your gold. Oh, neat. This service costs 5 and will exchange all of your keys with all of your diamonds. Huh. Cool. Okay, well, don't care. I'm not going to do that. And it's a dead end. Okay, I didn't realize that. Well, thank you for sharing some more details about your job, Conop. It is very cool, and I would be interested in knowing what you worked on still. You don't have to share. I would just be interested. Because I think that is super cool. Do you ever get to do, just out of curiosity, because I know like Japanese light novels also include artwork on the inside pages? Like little illustrations in the middle of the book. Do you ever get to do some of those too? Or is it specifically the covers? I don't really read a lot of standard North American books, so I'm not sure if there are usually illustrations in the middle. Oh! You get another star every time you enter the room? Is that... No, each time you've drafted it. Okay. Guest bedroom would lock me out. I couldn't progress. I mean, I could if I went back up to the spare room, but that costs a key, and I don't want to do that. So, pantry it is. Ooh, banana. Oh, neat. Comic pages are cool. Are you able to say, like, what publishers you've done them for? I don't have to ask the exact series, but... I guess we'll do the Nook. Yeah, we'll have to do the Nook. It is interesting to me, especially because I used to work at a comic shop. So, or I guess not a comic shop, but a hobby shop. And we'd sell like board games, and we'd sell manga and comics and Warhammer stuff, some Lego sets, that sort of thing. Patio, spread gems in each green room. So my question is, if I do this, will it spread to the courtyard that's already there? Or will it only spread to future ones? I'm gonna check. Because it says spread in each green room. Oh, what's this? Very below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. Okay, yeah, that was pretty obvious. I mean, you dig where there's dirt. And I do have a shovel, so I can dig more. Ooh, a key. And I guess a patio would have to be on the outside like this. Okay, that's fair. Fancy statue room. I wonder if there would be something of importance out that way. I wonder. See, I'm kind of interested now. RG publisher that translate manga to Spanish. They need you to do the cleaning up, replacing words and onomatopoeias in the translations process. Oh, cool. Yeah. So a bit like the cleaner job for just regular manga fan and scanlations. That's cool. I'm actually very impressed with that, because that's like similar to what I've done for free before. Back before doing such things were popular enough to make money. So I am incredibly impressed that you're good enough at it to get paid for it. Drawing room. Okay, we're going to have to do that one. Okay, so this is a rank 3. It looks like rank 4 points out towards that statue thing over there. And I'm curious if that's special somehow. Not the... Ugh, I don't have a choice, so I have to do this one. That's super lame. Okay. Chapel it is. Of course, I never got to do... It's not that I never got to do. I just never really applied to manga sites to be a fan translator or a fan scanlator. I did some fan subbing on anime. Specifically, back in the day, I worked on the iShield 21 sub. That was the one I spent the most time on, because I really liked that series, and it felt like it was getting released way too slow. So I was like, what can I do to help this process along? And I ended up being the typesetter for it, so I wouldn't translate signs, but I'd be the one responsible for making a bunch of the signs readable in English. It was kind of fun. Taught me a bunch of different skills. I got to learn how to use Photoshop a lot. Got to learn how to do Not Illustrator, the video version of Adobe. I've forgotten what it's called. It doesn't matter all that much, but whichever one it was, I got to use that a little bit. We had some very clunky programs to use, though. I remember the very first time that I did the test for trying to typeset things, I didn't realize there was just a command that you could use to have the text move up the screen automatically. So I hand animated about 136 frames of animation, or 136 frames of the text moving up, trying to get it to go smooth, for like a 4-second shot max. Yeah. I was brand new to the program. I didn't know there were those options. I was just trying to make it work. And I was like, oh wow, this is a really time and energy intensive process. Turns out it really wasn't. Okay, let's see. I don't have enough gems for that. I could do a boudoir, which doesn't seem to have anything, but I haven't looked in here yet. I've never drafted this before, so let's see what's in here. Boudoir. Hey, there's a safe back there. What the heck is this? Sincaco. Okay, this is interesting. I have heard nothing about this yet. As safe has not been mentioned at all. Except that for some reason it was a Christmas gift. With no particular indication of a date anywhere. Except for December 24th, I think, is Christmas. So maybe that might be the clue. I'll try 12/24. No. Okay. And I don't think this was a... No, that just shows back, left, or right. Maybe 12/25? Ha! Ha ha! I was right! Oh my goodness, I'm a freaking genius. Ha 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 ha. I didn't even have to brute force that one. I just guessed and was right. I am magical. I'm gonna have to save that and show that to Waylord later. Oh man. Alright, here we go. Herbert was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from a public record. Waylord, I summon thee. Well, it's too late to summon him. It already happened. I just felt magical for making it happen, because it was a complete guess that maybe that was the clue. Who needs deductive reasoning when you have pure blind luck and brute force? It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice as she did, but for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies, and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year, Daniel. Alright, so it's labeled with the number 4. I don't know if that has any particular significance, but it mentions Herbert, it mentions Daniel, and it mentions Simon. And of course Marion, but that's his niece. Or your mother as the protagonist, I remember that. So Herbert, Daniel, Simon. If through your silence. So hold on. Herbert, I think, is the person whose mansion this is. Herbert Sinclair, I think is his name. So this message is addressed to him. So he did have an heir. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir. Oh, okay. So then my name must be Simon? Maybe? Hold on. Still trying to figure this out. So that was his niece, was Marion. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own. Because this letter isn't making mention of Marion as his wife, so that might not be our father. Which means we might not be Simon, but that is a possibility at the moment. We'll just kind of have to figure it out as we go. Also, I don't have any more access to the spare room. That door that was locked is now sealed off. So the only way forward is through either the boudoir or the chapel. Boudoir. I'm going to have to use the commissary. Not necessarily to buy things, but because it is a way through. 20 and 21 has things on sale. Magnifying glass. I don't know what a magnifying glass does. Sleeping mask, running shoes, sledgehammer. I would like to know what a lot of these things do, but we're going to go for the magnifying glass just because I haven't had that before. I don't know what it does. Inspect documents of the estate more closely, okay? Oh! There we go. That looks like SWAN. Swan Song! There we go. Okay, cool. That helps. I was wondering if this would actually be useful, but it's not. But it is, sorry. So next time I find the security room, I can enter Swan Song. With a graph without a minecart? I have no idea what these mean. Anyway, I don't have a security key, an electronic key card anywhere, which means I have still locked myself out unless I find a breaker room. So I guess we got to go back through the chapel. And I am curious if we'll be able to come through the chapel without a coin here. We'll figure it out soon. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I have to do it. It's the only way through. I could do the breaker box, but I haven't been to the security room yet, so that might not work anyway. Oh, I don't have a gem thingy. Okay, we're gonna have to try for the breaker box. And this vac indicator must be something. There's no real information in here about it, though. Oh, do I have to turn the garage on just to be able to access it? Or is that just putting power in there? Keycard entry system off. I wonder if turning all of these on will turn that fan off. No, okay. So I'm not sure what the vac indicators are for yet. And that's fine, that's okay. Let's try and go back to the spare room. Or to the... where was it? To the commissary. And we'll see if that key card is still active. Because that is a question I had. Oh. Yeah, because I didn't do the security room to default the doors to off. Okay. So, unfortunately, that does mean I am locked out now. This run is dead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the courtyard to see if it did put a gem in each room now. Because I should have enough steps to get back there. And it'll be good to know if that activated retroactively or if it activates proactively. I have to go south, east, south. South, east. Wait, was that a green room? Yeah, but I had already been in there. Okay. South. Ooh. Okay, yeah, so I am Simon, which means Daniel must be my father. Interesting. So Marion is my mother, Daniel is my father, and I am Simon. Because Herbert is who that letter was addressed to. Okay, cool. We have learned stuff. I can go up through the bedroom to get there, I believe. Which will give me a couple extra steps. There we go. There might not be any particular purpose to doing that, but I was interested in checking anyway. If I could pick it up, there was a chance there was something important. I mean, there are letters on this building, it looks like, but I don't know if they're actually letters. Looks like ASD? A 5D, maybe? Or if that's just like impressionistic rendering of something that might be up there. Okay. So let's check. Was that retroactive? It was retroactive. This gem was not here before. Okay. Weird, but okay. The laundry room didn't lead me anywhere. It just was there. That's fine. We've learned. We have learned. So we have to call it a day. Because I can progress no further. I have learned, I think, everything I can from that run. And I did get 4 new rooms, which is pretty cool. Okay. Let's start out this way again. And I still like to start with the parlor. Those 2 extra gems are very helpful. The white box does not have a statement, so that one's true. The gems are in a box with a statement. Oh, that one's rough. I don't have enough information to go on. The white box does not have a statement. That's true. The gems are in a box with a statement. Is that true or is that false? I don't know. This one's going to be luck. Either this one's a lie and they're in white, or it's true and it's in black, but there's really no way to tell because there is no third one to have extra information. I'm going to guess it's true. I'm going to guess that it's true. Also, can I pick this up? Hey, nice. Okay. Laurie. Okay, we're gonna try. I'm gonna hope it's black. Crap! It was a lie. How dare you? I guess that makes sense. One of them will always be true, one of them will always be a lie, or at least one of each. And without a statement from the white one, that means the blue had to be lying. Okay, well, I learned. It's lame, but I learned. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Into the den, which should have a gem on it. Why does this look like it should be able to be opened with a key? It's not giving me any information about it, but it should be. Chapel. You know what? I may as well. I don't think I have any gold right now. Let's see if there's anything kicking around up here. Sorry, that might have been loud. Nothing that I can see. Okay. I'm not going to make it a bedroom. Maybe the guest bedroom? No, I'll use the utility closet. Why not? I don't need to go in there right now, but actually I might. I'll see if there's power in the garage I can turn on. Also turn the keycard entry system off for in case I find that. Actually, what's this one say? Cabinet? Maybe? I don't know why it's busted. Let's turn all these buttons on too. Back indicators. Because it's possible that might lead to like blinking lights in some of the other rooms showing me where things are. Ventilations of some sort. Let's go for... I guess I'll go for the nook. I may as well. Grab myself a key. Yeah, I know that. Wait, what's this? Oh, hey, check it out. It finally gave me the billiard puzzle notes. That's how you figure it out. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I'm going to screen cap this. Hopefully. Did that work? I'm going to do it anyway. Screen cap. And then I will make a little paint document for it to save that. File, save. Darts clue. On the desktop. Save you as a JPEG. Good. Okay. Cool. No more need to brute force that puzzle. Hooray! Not that I've found it again yet, but it is still nice. I think I'll make this one a passageway. Oh no, I need 2 gems for that. Okay. So, bedroom it is. At least it'll get me past here without the need for a donation to the chapel. It's already in here. Let's see here. I've already been through here. I don't need to worry about that, I don't think. And let's go... I guess we'll try going north. I'm not going to do that one. We'll do the corridor. I'll see if there's anything in here that I might have missed the last couple times. Doesn't seem to be. Nothing on the ceiling or the walls. Okay. Corridor is always left unlocked. Let's try... I guess we'll go for the courtyard. Courtyard usually has something in it. Dig spots, sometimes a tool. And... ooh, a chest. The trunk is locked. I'll do it. I know Sledgehammer can bust those open. The key to the secret garden, but I don't have a secret garden anything. Finding it won't be easy. I know, okay. There haven't been any clues towards a secret garden either. And I doubt they would be over here. I kind of wonder if that statue about rank 5 over on this side might have something to do with it. I'm really not sure. Oh, it keeps the constellation from the observatory. Okay, cool. I don't know why I came all the way back down here, but we're going to try and open this door instead. Observatory, that works for me. We'll go... wait, hallway. Let's maybe do the hallway instead. I knew that, okay. Exploration is hard. Walk-in closet, 4 items. I don't have gems for it. Damn. Okay. Guest bedroom it is. It finally has some light in here too. Oh, are these the car keys? Yep. Which is great, except I can't find the garage anymore. I have only found it once, and never again. Red rooms, shops, green rooms, hallways, bedrooms. Rarity not applicable. Drawing room, utility closet. So that's interesting. I have drafted the garage before, but it's not showing up anywhere. Like, I've definitely drafted it. I've definitely been in it. Huh. How odd. How very odd indeed. Oh well. Ooh, security. Okay, we're definitely doing this one. I need a gem for it. Crap. Okay. I will get a gem in here, because it said there was one. And I believe it. I just need to find where said gem is. There it is. Now, if I'm lucky, I should be able to get that. The only way through is the courtyard. Let's hope it gives me the option. No, but it gives me a drawing room. Oh, this could be good. I mean, it's not great, but the gymnasium does have a switch that can be turned off. The power can be turned off, which means there might be something in here. Something very specific that I haven't seen before. Hoople? I can't like pick these up, so it's not a sports game type thing. Nothing in the back. I don't see any indicators of an HVAC system in here. But the lights are on. Let's go try and turn the power off to this room just to see what happens. So, left, straight, right, right, left, left. Left, straight, right, right, left, left. Gymnasium, power off. Straight, right, left, straight. Straight, right, left, left, straight, right. Straight, right, left, left, straight, right. Okay, did anything happen by turning the power off? It doesn't seem like it. It was probably just for if there was a security door in here. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Dining room, closet. Dining room has to be the one we pick. And let's see what we can get this way. Special keys. Oh. Secret garden key. Ha 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 ha. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Doesn't really do anything, but that's okay. I can't grab fruit off the trees. That's kind of lame. Ooh, but there's a thingy here. Huh. So that only rotates this arrow in particular. Is there another... lever, another one of those wheels that will rotate more? There doesn't seem to be. Which means this may be the only way to interact with it. But that doesn't seem right. Oh, there is another one over here. Okay. So let's align all of these arrows pointing towards that moon. Because that seems like it would probably be a thing. Hey, I did a thing. There's another entrance lever. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Moragi fruit trees. So I wonder if that's the thing then. Maybe I need the car keys to unlock the garage in general. The same way that I needed the secret garden. Because I wonder, will this show up in the green rooms? It will show up in the green rooms. Okay. Well, let's try and go this way first. It's not going to do anything for me, but... the boudoir won't really do anything, but it will give me an extra gem. Yeah, let's do that. Assuming that this is still here and that the passcode is still the same. Yeah, I just get the free gem. Neat. Since I have solved that puzzle already. Security, finally. Okay. Coat check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. No, I want the security. Not only is that 2 exits, but it also... I've never drafted that, but I don't care. Will let me use that swan song code that I found. Oh, right, yeah. security. And there should still be Swan Song. Yes. Okay, good. That's interesting because those lines are definitely less scattered when you zoom in. It's this key card. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Estate inventory. There's 7 fruits now. Wow. And a trunk I didn't see. That's interesting. Keycard system. Okay, let's do high. And let's change the offline mode to unlocked. Okay. Confirm setting. Change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm setting. There we go. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't set that to high. Because the breaker box really only worked for the gym and the dark room and the security office, maybe? I don't remember what the last one was. No, for the garage. So we're actually going to change that to low. Because I don't think it will actually help having more security doors like that. Okay. Oops. It would be one thing if I had a key card, but I don't, so. Now, does this need to be capitalized? Does not. Okay. Ooh. There's a lot more now. Okay, let's check the glossary of terms first. Wow, there's a lot of terms here. Okay. I'm sorry, this might be a little bit boring, but I have to learn, so... Yeah, okay. Oh, or by pressing R. That's handy. Dirigiblocks. There we go. Oh, neat. Okay. Occasionally, yeah, okay, I knew that. Drafting. Okay. You know. Including the campsite, apple orchard, and west path. Here's an interesting one. Certain rooms have an effect that is only triggered upon physically entering the room. These rooms are marked by their floor plans by an icon of an open door. Okay, yeah, I knew that. Orange floor plans, known as hallways, are rooms that often contain many doors. Branch off into different paths, allowing for greater flexibility. Yes, estate. All the explorable areas of Mount Holly, including the rooms currently drafted as well as the grounds. The house only refers to the current rooms. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So I might want to look at that to see if there was some sort of special thing I did to unlock the garage. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. These rooms are associated with outdoor areas and gardens and are naturally synergistic with one another. Okay. Oh. So luck can be raised by certain items in rooms and increases the chance you'll find additional items. Utility closet, boiler room. That's the one that shuts off the power. Okay. And there's another security terminal in the laboratory, so I didn't know that existed as an actual room in the house, but I guess it does. Okay. Permanent changes do not reset, meaning there is a chance for permanent changes. Okay. Each terminal on the estate is connected to a local network named Blackbridge. This network allows users to remotely connect to other active terminals, as well as providing access to staff services and other handy features. Blackbridge, that might be important. Most things on the estate reset from one day to another. It's the nature of the house. However, a few things are permanent and are usually marked as such. Okay. I really like that the locksmith is the shape of a keyhole. That's fun to me. Special floor plans are slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. Okay, yeah. Each row of rooms in your house make up a rank. As you progress north, the rank increases. There are 9 ranks. However, among the staff, whispers of a 10th rank can often be heard. Interesting. Okay. A special item refers to an item that is unique and inventory bound, as opposed to resource items. So there should be special items as well. Rarity. Okay. Items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active on the estate. Okay. And it's currently active, so it doesn't affect ones that aren't there yet. That's important. That's good. It's good information. Redraw. Okay, stars. Yeah, red room. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. They are marked with a clock symbol. Okay, that's what that is. There's a mail room, a sauna, and a coat check at least. Okay. Neat. Data transfer. What's this? From Cinca. Didn't I see something about Cinca not long ago? I'm pretty sure I did. Email. Okay. So the office is another thing we'll have to get to. It's possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the state using the RTA. There's a shelter, a laboratory, and the office, but none of them are online. So I wonder if that only works if they're currently drafted. That might be it. That would make sense. Okay. Let's see here. What's the special orders thing? Can take 1 to 3 days. Okay, let's place a special order. Brass compass, metal detector. So that just increases the likelihood that this will show up, I guess. But the brass compass isn't something I've seen yet, so let's try that. Okay. What's the schedule change? As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff have been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more details. Okay. Staff announcement. Saturday, November 7th. Oh. That's cute. Your friends and faithful service. But here's the thing, is like, this was November 4th. All work has been suspended. All domestic staff have been placed on an extended paid leave. Which is interesting because this is November 7th. 3 days after that, which means maybe this is not domestic staff. Miss Babbage might be off-site. Huh. Okay. I mean, I learned stuff, but I was really hoping for something a little more than that. Oh well. Security door. Dark room. Laundry room. I think I'll do the dark room. I don't know what exactly it will do for me, but it's worth a shot. I also didn't need a key or anything for it, which is good. Let's maybe also see what I can do this way. I definitely don't want that. But I don't have much of a choice. I can only launder currency. Okay. Well, I don't have a choice. I'll draft that and try really hard not to go in there. Man, what the hell? The switch must have flipped. And I only have... Oh! I didn't even go in and I lost half my steps. That's lame. Okay. I think at some point I would like to have enough steps to draft this and then have access to the utility closet again. Because I feel like there might be something important in here that I can't see right now. Specifically this. Like if I can flip that back on, it might help. Let's go this way. Sure, whatever this is works. A library. Okay, cool. And that just says lose half my steps. It doesn't talk specifically about on each entrance losing half my steps. Like that one says whenever you gain or whenever you enter gain 2. This one just says lose half, so that's probably immediately lose half. Alright. In library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be filled and available next time you draft the library. Oh! Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, The Fixed Stars. All materials checked out using this form and understands new requests cannot be made on days in which a previously requested book or periodical has been pulled. Okay. So I think what I want to do first is probably the... Oh, you know what? So many of these are going to be important. What the heck? I'm going to do fixed stars first. Because I had looked for... In the observatory, there were a bunch of missing pages in that book. So if we check this, we may find out more of them. The house directory is a great resource of information. If you're reading, yeah, okay, I knew that. This is a blank book for whatever reason. Maybe that's where we do the reading once it's in here. There doesn't seem to be anything just like out and ready to go. Let's see if we can go up these little stairs. There might be something up. Ooh, I can. Cool. Mount Holly Records. Okay. Ah, alright, cool. Longest day was 45 minutes. Average last 37. Yeah, I know. This is going to be such a pain in the butt for me. The fact that I failed that one today in this run. Ugh. Oh well. It's cool that there's a stat book in there. At least. Let's see, what else we got here? This is nothing, okay? I tell you, if I ever become rich and famous, I would love to have a library in my house. Access to books like this is so cool. You know, I actually heard that, you know how in big fancy mansions they have huge libraries most of the time, and they're all like specific looks to the books? Apparently there's actually a specific service you can pay that just has a bunch of printed books that they will rebind specifically for libraries like that, so you have stuff to put in them, and in like whatever design style or binding that you want to make it match, which is interesting, I think. Mount Holly scrapbook, okay. That's the orchard. I was out there earlier. Does this show me anything? Anything like hints or tips or something special? It doesn't seem to be. Okay. It's the postcard of Mount Reddington. My favorite floor plans. Contraptions I've made. Can make contraptions? I think it's kind of cute because I'm not doing this, which means this must be Mrs. Babbage watching me. And like making sure that everything's okay. This whole page is not here yet. Interesting. Okay, cool. Let's see here. So I can go into the weight room, and I think that'll only consume one. Yes, okay. There doesn't seem to be anything in particular out here. Do I have anything I'd like to... maybe the car keys? I'm kind of curious about the furnace room too, because I've never drafted that. Let's do the code check. Because I'm almost out for the day anyway. Let's check an item. The car keys. Not responsible for content of garments or articles left overnight. Okay. You can retrieve this item on any day you have a coat check in your house. Oh, okay. That's fine. And I just wanted to see what happened if there was a difference between pressing the bell or just clicking on the entrance. Doesn't seem to be, though. Alright. I don't want to cough anymore. It has been days of coughing. I am so sick of this. I mean, I cough every day, but like it's been especially bad the last couple, and I'm not super happy about that. Damn it! Boiler room. Oh well. And me without a shovel. Or furnace room, that's what it is. Okay. And that absolutely was the end of the run. I have nothing else I can do. Well, only 2 steps left anyway. Whee! Mount Holly Red Villa? I guess because I did have 5 red rooms today. Which is a lot of red rooms. Yeah. Waylord, hey! Welcome, man. How you doing? I don't know if you saw, Waylord. I did a thing earlier, and I was like, I think you would be proud of me. Oh, hey! God damn it. Sorry, I didn't even know you guys were here. Oh my goodness. I feel so bad. My app, my program that I use to read the text as it's coming in, totally stopped working. I have seen none of this for like, I don't even know how long. So hi everyone, thanks for being here. I'm sorry, I feel like a jerk for ignoring you all. How far back was it? Hold on. Let's see, I was talking to Conop, and then Grim came in. I didn't even notice that. God damn it. Okay, so I don't even know who's here still. Let me check real quick. Hi, Waylord. Hi, Brad. Sorry, thank you again. So I solved the safe puzzle on my first attempt, Waylord. What do you mean you're used to it? I don't ignore you. Watching you both at the same time because I got 2 eyes. Survived ad jail, didn't drop the soap or anything. It's blueprints time. Hi there. What up, Waylord? Good, yay. When it's not specified when you enter, it's activated at drafting. Okay. We're at the point where he doesn't read chat anymore, aren't we? That wasn't the point. I wasn't... It wasn't intentional, Waylord. It just disconnected from the server and didn't start working. I thought nobody was here. I was talking to myself. I gotta ban this guy. My bad. Great, I think I got it, but just in case, tell me the whole thing again. I wasn't listening. Sad gay, dark roomed. I'm fine, and you? I didn't see what you mentioned. I'm used to it. I'm fine. I'm yours. Okay, there we go. We're finally caught up again. Well played on getting to the empty chambers door on the second day. Oh, thank you. Yes. Well, I'm glad you saw that and were impressed. One of the things that was kind of frustrating, I don't know if you saw that during the first episode, Waylord, but there was the lever in the garden, or not in the garden, in the... Which room is it? In the greenhouse, I think, that had a busted lever. And it was for the right door. So I don't know if I can find a lever to fix that, or if there's a replaced one, or if I just can't do it. Or maybe it'll be fixed on a different day. I'm not sure. I did, however, find the way into the secret garden and got the lever there a couple minutes ago. I don't know if you were here for that or not. There are answers. Okay, good. I'm still learning a lot of things about the game as we go. But anyway, I thought you would be impressed that I nailed that safe puzzle on the first time earlier. That was when Conop said, "I summon thee." Okay. Yeah, I figured out the secret garden puzzle. And I figured out the safe puzzle. The safe in the boudoir. So the one where the code was Christmas. I felt very special about that. I entered the wrong day at first, but then I tried the 25th and it worked, and I was like, woo! Waylord would be so proud. Also, hi Brad, how you doing? Thanks for being here too. If you guys haven't met him, Icecap Brad is my best friend in real life. He has been hanging out with me every once in a while as he can. And oh, do we have stories to tell. He's also the one that I mentioned before that the day we met, he winded me by punching me in the chest as we played Power Rangers. Fighting illness still. Okay. Well, let me know if you need anything, man. I imagine I might be in roughly the same or maybe better condition than you. I'm not sure. But you know, I'm happy to help out. I like it. It's fun. It's interesting. I'm not sure how well it works for stream because I'm having to stop and do a lot of reading. Like you probably saw, I spent like 15 minutes in the security room just now looking at the glossary. Which reminds me, I did get the magnifying glass, so I figured out the code for the security terminal. If you saw that, I'm not sure. This box is the white box. That's obviously a lie. That's obviously a lie, which means the black is the truth. The blue box contains the gems. Hooray. Logic puzzles ho. And I hope you feel better soon, Brad. It's never fun being sick. Okay, let's go commissary, I guess. I don't really want to burn a gem this early, but it's the only way to access the west side. Salt shaker. I've never picked this up before. I have no idea what it's for. Compass, shovel, sledgehammer. Okay. Stairs and without 4 stars. I don't know what that's for. Anything on the ground? Not that I can see. Okay. Let's do the West Wing Hall. Because that too will give me access to both sides, which is good. Guest bedroom. Breaker box. We'll put this one in here. Okay. Gymnasium is fine. Dark room. I don't know what this is for yet, but I'm going to turn them all on anyway. Key cards will turn off. Because I've never actually found a key card yet. I hate when there's missing switches and things. That's really annoying to me. Because I want to find a switch to flip. Maybe if I turn the gymnasium off, it won't consume all the power for the dark room if I have to draft that again. Oops, here we go. I still want to get the garage, but I'm not sure where it is. Like, I know I've seen... Oh, this is new. 8 coins in the rumpus room. Okay, let's do this one. I don't have any coins. Okay, I have to use this. I have to use this. There should be 8 coins somewhere in here. Here we go. What?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the drumming coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Good question.
Do you wish me to look into your future? The image is becoming clear.
Simon with the blueprints, yes.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
Okay,
a
yeah.
door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
That's funny. Okay. So, interestingly, I now know that those are the clues to the various levers. What do you mean it's telling me I'll lose? That's not what it said. It was telling me where the levers were. So like that moon door that it said had no key, I already found that one. That was in the secret garden. And that unlocks the left side entrance to the antechamber. Which means the other ones were also clear clues. Something on the outside with white sand, which is something that you shouldn't be able to find, as well as a cat and a flag. The flag doesn't move. I could use a notepad. I wish I had one, but I don't. So I've been taking screenshots and using a notepad on my computer, but I do like the tactile function of a regular notepad. Oh, sorry. I really need to find one. I know I have them around here. I even have my sketchbook somewhere. I need to grab that again. I could use that. But, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? The whole thing is getting recorded and uploaded to YouTube. I can always just go back and rewatch it too. But yeah, so I know I can open one of these doors with the Grand Hall, because I opened that in the first episode. I can open the left one with the secret garden. I'm not sure about the one to get through, though. I don't know which one that is. But he said something about the black cat and a red flag that doesn't move, and I haven't seen those yet. And also, he mentioned being outside on a white shore looking for something you couldn't find. So I'm not sure if there's actually something outside that I'm looking for, because I did go explore in the first episode and there didn't seem to be a way down to a beach. So I'm not sure about that clue. That's kind of not a super helpful clue. I mean, yes, I can understand that. Oh, also, Waylord, I did use the magnifying glass earlier in the episode, so I found the clue to the dartboard puzzle. I don't have to brute force that next time. And I am happy about that. I feel like maybe I should just make the clue to the dartboard puzzle in the billiard room. Here, I'll post it in the Discord for you so you can see. Where is Discord? I'll just make a new channel for it really quick so that people don't have to see it if they don't want to. Yeah. Blueprints, spoiler stuff. Okay, so on the Discord under information, polls, and feedback, I made a new channel called Blueprints Spoiler Stuff. And so, you know, there's that puzzle with the dartboard in the billiard room. The first time I did that, I brute forced it. But this time I looked at that A Journey Noteworthy thing. And then if you zoom in using the magnifying glass, it actually shows you the solution to that puzzle or how to figure it out. So I made sure to take a picture of this so that I knew, and I wouldn't have to do that the hard way next time. Anyway, we're going to try and continue on, at least for a little bit longer. The cough is getting bad. We'll finish this run before I call it. Yeah, I've been using the magnifying glass on everything. That's how I figured out the password to the security terminal, and I found that little hint in the notebook. Let's see here. Oh, the garage. Yay. I don't have a gem. Oh well. On the upside, I now know that I can come at it from either section, because last time I came at it from this way, from the east side. I didn't know I could come at it from the south as well. We'll do the... You know what? We'll do the chapel. I don't really want to, but it's got multiple exits, and sometimes there's an item. Not often, but sometimes. And I would still like to know about these more, because I stopped to look at them, and I know they don't change every time. And they seem to represent the different roles in the mansion. So they're definitely going to be used for a puzzle later. But I did check, and I know for sure that these two haven't changed no matter what. I'm not sure what role she plays, unless she's supposed to be Marion. I have video files I can get back to. I have an advantage of being here live and having it all recorded. I can just go look back at everything. I should take notes, Waylord. You are correct. I just haven't yet. Well, actually, I do want to check the garage again, because I know I drafted it. But for whatever reason, and this is really weird, the garage doesn't show up on any of these blueprint rooms. Like, not any of them. And that is super weird to me. I don't like that. That's weird. Because I have been in there before. I was in there in the first episode. That's very true. That's very true. Well, I'll tell you what. Because I know that I'm like 6 minutes short of 2 hours today. So I will, after the stream, like after this run ends, go back and start noting this stuff down. Because I don't think I'm going to need that right away. Don't have gems. I'll do the den. That'll get me through. This one is kind of irking me because this is definitely a keyhole. It looks like I should be able to open this. And the fact that I can't, and there's not even an indication to, is very irksome. It bothers me. I want to open that, and I can't. At least as far as I know. Oh, hey, chest. Don't have keys. Don't have keys. I know the west side is more likely to be locked, but I came up here anyway. Oh, adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. I've never been in here. I know if I do that, I'll get another star, but I don't need that right away. Let's maybe try the pool just to see what happens. Alright, we'll catch you later, Brad. Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry I missed you for so long. And again, if you need something, just let me know. I can make some time to go for you. You do it often enough for me. I can help out if you need. I want to go swimming. Pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Oh, drafting pool rules. That's funny. Each time you draft through, odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Yeah, I know that. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. You can't stop me. I'll run if I want to. Ah, oh, there's a key. Okay. Let's see here. We'll do spare room. One sec, I just have to answer a text message real quick. Oh, cloister. That's another one I haven't seen. Discover less common. Oh, that's 3 anyway. Okay. Library it is. Only an exit to the north here. Okay. Oh, here's the book I was looking for. Yay. Claire Epson was the last one. January 9th of 61. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it does have all the pages now. Awesome. No, it doesn't. It's still missing 9 and 10. And a bunch over here. Crap, why? That's frustrating. Okay. Super lame. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can do anything else. There aren't page numbers for info. So, because like there's 2, 3, 4, 5, but then no 6. And then there's also not 9 and 10 or 13, 14 or 16 through 19. So I'm not sure what you mean by there's not page numbers for info. Because like they are up, or there are numbers up here. Do you mean there's just no corresponding answer to the numbers? 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, it's just showing the star count. Okay. Okay. I got you. I was thinking there were page numbers missing. Do I want to use my key here to go north? Yeah, sure, why not? Ooh, does not reset each day. Okay, I must check. I couldn't get into the boiler room if I wanted to. So what do you mean does not reset each day? That means there must be something in here that I can affect change of. And like there's a lever up there that I can't press. There's a light over here I can't interact with. There doesn't seem to be anything on the central pillar. Okay. The cornerstone of the house, unvarying and unchanging. The foundation is one of the only constants in the estate on which you can truly rely. Directly out of the mountain itself, with its stone and earth walls displaying an underlying cornice distance, dimension conceals. Okay. Does that mean it will always be here now? Because if so, that's not great. Locked. Secret passage, observatory. I don't have any gems. Okay. There we go. I guess I can use the key on the other side here. Yeah, may as well. Crap. That's unfortunate. But I do still have a way through at the den if I can find more keys, so let's try and do that. Ooh, banana. I am contractually obligated to do that. I don't actually have a contract, but I have played entirely too much Donkey Kong 64 to not do that at every opportunity. Let's hope there's keys in the closet here. Key, gem. Good. Lucked out. Now let's go back to the den, and I'll use one of the keys in there. Is this locked? That's not locked. Okay. There's another key in the nook. Let's do that. That's a good find. That was the one with the clue. We'll go this way. Ooh, shovel. Is this a shovel? No, it's a net. Never mind. That's unfortunate. Let's try and go north rather than east. I'm going to forgo that for the now as well. Hopefully I'll find a sledgehammer. Patio. Oh, there is a coat check, but I didn't have the... I didn't get to draft that. I didn't get to draft the garage. Oh well. So let's go into the office then, because I haven't done this one yet. Opportunity to earn gold, it says. Who's this guy? Oh, there's another access terminal. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Okay, I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. Okay. So that one is useless. I got you. Which means the only ones that'll actually work, I have to approach from the east and west sides. And then the grand chamber is required for the north exit. Because I managed to open that door on the first playthrough. Okay, that's fair. Coupon book. Save 1 gold on each purchase you make in the estate. Is that permanent or just temporary? It doesn't say permanent. Okay. Upgrade disc. That's where I saw Cinca. It's on a bunch of stuff here. And what's this? I can open the drawer. That's interesting. Let me read this first. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. I had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. Flight of the Queen. March of the Count is the only one that's different in color. Now I'm thinking, And here's my thought process, because I know you want to hear it. The last one is herrings of the major. And it doesn't matter if it's meant to be hearings or herrings, knowing Herbert's proclivities. With all of those being red herrings, I'm assuming the only one that will actually matter is the one that's not. The March of the Count. That's what I'm thinking right now. Now, also, there is this switch that... Oh! Okay. And I can't flip that switch back. So there's another safe here. Because I could see it if it was like the code would be part of those. Flight, fall, passing, herring, or maybe Queen, Lord, Baron, Major. But the problem is those don't have numeric values assigned to them aside from Queen, which would technically be 12. I don't know what a count would be, though. We're going to pause that ponderance for a moment. What's this? A floor plan upgrade disc. Ooh, that's fancy. Run payroll. Checks will be placed in each staff member's room, servants' quarters, and maid chamber currently on the estate. Okay, well, I don't have any of those. We're going to skip that for now. We'll spread gold, I guess. Sure, okay. Log into network. Swan song. Remote terminal access. Here's a good chance to test this, because I was wondering... Yes, security's offline, and that's just because I haven't drafted it yet. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, but I can't access the electronic mail from here. That's right. Okay. You have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans. Dated November 1st. So November 7th was the day that she left that message in the system for me. The 4th is when all of the staff were put on leave. You know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Okay. Whoa. On the fuse box. Okay, we're going to take a screenshot of this, because this seems like it'll be important. I need to bring up Paint again. Here it is. File, save as. fuse box code. I can't have question mark in there. We'll save it to desktop. And of course there's construction going on outside right now. I thought we were finally free of this, but we are not quite yet. Alright. But I'm not giving this up quite yet. I'll just have to deal with it for the moment. MC, October 7th. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. That's funny, okay. Fuse box repair again. The vac indicator lights installed have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is... Oh, that's another one. Okay. Print screen. That is good information. I need to bring up Paint again. There we go. And file save as Fusebox 2. Okay, so next time I get there, because I think I do have it in the mansion already, so I'll have to look at that. It should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we'll fix it in our regular service next week. Okay. That is the correct functionality. Okay. When you're out here, please test that the correct sequence is blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. So what does it mean syncing all of them to purple? I'll have to check that. Data transfers, not available. Okay. Remote terminal access doesn't matter. Staff services. Okay, I knew that. Staff announcements, let's check. Still nothing, okay. And special orders, I don't think I need to at the moment. Okay. I'm going to check anyway just to see if there's something new in there. Brass compass, no. Okay. Return to network menu, log out. Oh yeah, I gotta use this too. Floor plan upgrade, here we go. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Okay, that's helpful. A spare green room, spare hall, or spare bedroom. Huh. So the bedroom gives me more steps. The green would synchronize with more of the greenery. And the spare hall will just make sure that it's unlocked. I'm really not sure. I'm leaning towards the green room because that will help with some of those spreads, as opposed to the bedroom because I don't usually find myself super backtracking. So I won't need more steps necessarily. And having things unlocked is nice, but I'm going to go for this one. I need more resources usually more than anything else. Okay, cool. And there's some gold here. I still don't know what to make of this particular safe, though. Because my thought right now is that March of the Count should be a March as in the month. So 3, or I guess maybe 03 if we're going by code standards. And then by the count is the only thing I don't really understand. Maybe, just for fun, I should try 3, 2, 3, 5. Because it's like March is the 3rd month, but then the number of letters in each one of these. I'll give it a shot. I don't think it's right, but I'll give it a shot. 3, 2, 3, 5. No, okay. It was worth a try. Maybe just for fun, I'll try 5. M-A-R-C-H, yeah. 5. Oh, clear. 5, 2, 3, 5. Enter. Oh, I forgot to enter anyway. So 3, 2, 3, 5. No. Okay. I am unsure. I will have to look at this later then. It really bothers me that this note has herring as opposed to hearings. Like, that really bothers me because it makes me think that maybe this whole letter is a red herring. I'm gonna skip it for now. I might figure it out later. Secret passage, guest bedroom, hallway. Let's try secret passage, I guess that's really... Oh no, I can't do that one. Okay, hallway it is. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, I can go that way. That's fine. But we're going this way, because if I go the other door, I'll just be locked out. Tomorrow we'll start the day with 20 extra steps. Damn! That's pretty good. Okay. I think we're going to do that, and that'll just end the run for today. Which is okay, because we've been almost 2.5 hours. Anything in here? Is this a key card? Ah. Well, I mean, I have no way to continue north anyway, but it's good to know we can actually get a key card. Is there anywhere else I can go? I'm going to go back to the entrance hall and see if I can find a coat check. Because I have a couple sections over here. And I might actually stop by the utility closet and see if I can enter that code there as well. Or if I can mess with it at the very least. This is locked, right? Yeah, that's locked. Okay. Oh, hey, extra coins. Cool. Oh, okay. Oh. That's interesting. Also, how do I make it purple? One sec, let me open these again. Fuse books and fuse books code. There we go. Let's see here. So the vac indicator lights have been turned on. It should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Okay. So maybe I screwed that up already. Because it's off blue, green, white, red, purple. Oops. Off blue, green. How do I get them to purple? Oh, that's how I get them to purple. That's mean. That is really stinking mean. What the heck? Okay. This is really mean. Oh my goodness. Purple, red. Oh, but I have to do all of them as purple first. Okay. Okay. So white will only show after all of them are purple, which means I should be able to do this one as white now. Good. Good, good. Don't touch. Purple is over here. I can't touch that one either, which means... Oh, if I do this... Okay, that worked. I'm not sure why that worked, but it did. Off blue and green. Blue, green, off. Haha! I did it! I did it! Waylord, are you proud of me? I did it! Let's see. Oh! What the hell is this for? Ooh, it opened that door outside. I was wondering about that. Is this going to lead me down to that beach, or what's that? The gemstone cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you'll start each day with 2 gems. That's huge! Hooray! Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Well, that's helpful. Also, I kind of want to go look at it. It will burn through a couple of steps, but I am curious. And better to do it now than tomorrow. Just because it looks interesting. I know it burns through a few too many, but yeah! See, sometimes I'm smart. Sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I actually was surprised I managed to figure that out. I didn't think I would be able to. Oh, what's this? Can I open this? I can't. But it looks like I might be able to open it if I get there from the other side. I wonder if I get out through the garage if I can do that. Because the garage is a way outside. Huh. Well, now I'm curious. Because the car keys... I can make a wish? Didn't do nothing, but that's kind of cool. That might add up over time. Might be like a pressure plate based on how many you've added in. What's down here? I'm not sure at what point it actually considers something used. It said West Path. I want to know what's down there, too. That looks cool. Bird bath. This might be something eventually as well. But right now it was just a dead end. Thankfully that doesn't consume a step, which is good. Let's see what else we've got here. I still want to go check out that cavern. I think it'll consume an extra step to go that way though. Because once I go past these gates, I think it eats one. Yeah. This gets me back to the campsite. And towards the orchard, which is here. No. I know I can call it a day if I go there, because I can't stay in the mansion overnight. Is there anything behind the campsite? I don't think I've tried going around the back. Yeah, I did. I tried this last time. And I know this is the apple orchard. Or orchard of some sort. Oh! There's a padlock on it now. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if that thing I was looking at earlier might have the code on it. Because there was a picture of the orchard very specifically, and I didn't see anything at the time. I might go back and look at that in the replay after. See if maybe there was something I missed on that picture. Because it is possible. It seemed weird that there was just a direct access look at that. Now, oh, this does consume a step as well. Gemstone Caverns. Here we go. Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage. So I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. Okay. The boss informed us that there were 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Okay, so that's important information then. It's from the reservoir side, and it needs to be moved from that side. And I'm assuming that's part of what that foundation room is for. I just don't know how to get up there to flip the switch and lower the elevator. I may have to figure that out eventually. But it looks like it might be a shortcut of some sort. Yeah, see, what's this? Ooh. Okay, that's cool. can turn that off too for some reason. Nothing else really seems to be up or in here. Why would I want to turn this off, though? It's interesting that that's so picturesque, too, with that mountain in the background. That might be an overarching puzzle where it's not about having all of them lit, but having access to them so that you can set up certain colors, maybe? Because a blue flame is unusual. So it may be some sort of color code needed to activate it. Either that, or it just wants me to activate both of these two at the edges here, because these are the only ones with pipes. And I'm not sure what that would do, but that is a very obvious thing, now that I'm looking at it. I'm glad I decided to go out there either way. That was good discovery. What else was I going to do? There's a couple more steps I can take. I was going to try and find a coat check. That's what it was. If I have guest bedroom, that'll help. I don't need the great hall right now because I'm not getting to the end. But I can go in here. And what was this again? Already checked that, yes. Gem, that's nice. Anything else on the floor? Sometimes there's keys. No, okay. Nothing on the walls particularly. Okay. Dark room. Oh, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can't get up to 8 anyway, so dining room is useless. Drawing room requires a gem. I'm gonna go in the dark room. Because when I activate it, it's like this. And trying to go in will force it to flicker out. But I still have access to the breaker room over here, the utility closet. I'm gonna go see if I can flip that breaker back on. That was one thing that I absolutely wanted to try. I hope I have enough steps for it. Dark room, back on. I'm not going to get either of those. I'm going to turn them off and hope that that doesn't overload the system. Three. Okay. Haha, it stayed on. Okay, that's some of the maids. Photo that didn't turn out. But why did it... Is that like maid's quarters? Maybe that's Marion sitting in the office? Or maybe that's Bridget. Babbitt. Is there a clue in here? A clue. Because this is the office. The drawer is open, but there's no numbers or indication of anything there. Okay. That's fine. That's the Cinca photograph box? Picture? Camera? That's the word I'm looking for. I know what I'm saying. Why was it sparkling down there? For no reason. Okay. Hey, a key. Okay, look, another photo of the orchard. There's nothing down there, except the padlock is still there. That's fine. That's his daughter, Marion. Print notes. Has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of his rooms in the west wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. Photograph, sorry. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that, okay? There's cameras in there. Why is that one blank? Oh, I wish I had the magnifying glass. That looks important. I don't know if I'd be able to read it, but it looks important enough that I should have the magnifying glass for it. Oh well. We'll try for next time. Alright. And I still have 2 steps, so let's maybe try... see what's over here. I have never built the lavatory. I'm going to try. At least I don't think I've ever built it. Gymnasium, weight room, corridor. Okay, we'll do that just so I don't lose the steps, but I'm not going in. Check the lavatory. He took his selfie over here, but it doesn't seem to be important for any reason. Optimal weight room, only 1 step less. That's true. That's very true. However, if I had used it, I would have been screwed over, because I think once it gets down to 0, I fade out to black. And I still wanted to check this out, just in case there was something in here that I missed, but it does not seem to be. Okay. Yeah, see? Alright. Well, I'm having trouble breathing. There's construction going on outside, and I'm tired. So, I think I'm going to call it here for the day. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it a lot. And I'm sorry I missed you guys for a good chunk of that. I don't know why my chat program decided not to work on me for a while. But I really am grateful you guys are here. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I will try and be back tomorrow. Oh, yeah, sure. Let me check. I just want to make sure I save the progress for today. So save and quit. There we go. And that way I should have the extra 20 steps tomorrow from the sauna. Okay. Close that. Where is... Here's Twitch. Oops. That's not what I needed to press. Also, why is my bitrate all over the place? It should be fine. Doesn't matter. I'm still struggling with a lot of these things. They're kind of dumb. Yeah, Grim is on. She's the only one I'm following. We will raid Grim. Raid channel. Grim. Curio. There we go. Yeah, alright. Have fun. Thank you very much again, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Just in case you forgot, I will be I'll be streaming like 3 or 4 hours later than usual tomorrow. Just because tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, so I'm trying that out on Tuesdays and Thursdays is rating later than normal, so just so you're aware of that. And have fun. See you next time.